I will have to refill my drink, but I would like to show you Tin Helm if you haven't played it yet. That's a really good game as well. Spoiler alert, but I think a lot of people already know it. This is like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is like the small brother, so to speak, of Iron Helm, it's called. Like Iron Helm is like the big one with lots of expansion and stuff. One game I really want to have as well at some point and show to you, but this is like the small brother. I started with that one, and we'll play that today. I might come a little bit closer with the camera in just a minute. Let's see. So let me just set up that game. There we go. So let's hope I have all the rules right. But I think I will. That's probably the last game we'll be playing today. Let's just see. But yeah, I think regarding health and everything, it's better if I at some point get out of that hot room here. Okay, so let's just set this up. Oh no, here. So first we need to choose a race and a class. We have the human, we have the merfolk, we have the crawling, and the gnome. So they all have like different stats, but they also have different abilities. The humans can have one extra trapping card of their choice at the beginning. That's pretty good. But I have played with the human more often already. So the merfolk can use a water icon, like they're like water, a water event we can encounter, and there they can like gain health or energy. So instead of just getting food, that's not too bad. We need health and energy. Crawling can, once per dungeon level while in combat, they can flip like one single die to the other side when determining damage. That's pretty good. And the gnome performs both actions at the campsite instead of just picking one. At the campsite you can like do two different things that are very important, and the gnome can do both. So I think I will take the gnome for today. And then one thing that's really cool is now we need to also find the class, and we do that by turning over the cards. And then we have the classes. So what I like the most, I think, with the gnome, what I would like to try is the alchemist. They get a book and a potion because like the main differences they have here, except of a few stats, is that they get different starting items. Oops. And like the alchemist gets, there's something missing here. There we go. The alchemist gets the book and the potion. The potion is really good because we can discard this to gain 2 health and 2 energy. That's very, very useful. So we don't die as quickly, because you can die here quite easily. And the books give us like 1 extra energy when we rest in a campsite, and we can perform both actions at the campsite anyway, right? So that is like perfect. So I think I would actually use the alchemist with the gnome. And then we get the potion and the books. These we will discard. The mace, scroll, toolkit, and dagger. And also there would be the axe and the bedroll, which we will also not use. So let's discard these. We don't need these either. And then we also have all of these things. So let me just put all of that down. But I can't come a whole lot closer actually. But I think that's okay. So like this. And these are just a few reference cards that we will put there. And then, so we take this little red meeple we have here, and we put that on dungeon floor number 1. Then these dice we just put aside. We need those later on. Then we have these here. This one we use for health. We now look at like our class, our race and our class. And we have 6 health plus 3 health. So that's 9 altogether. So we put like 1 cube here on the 9. Then we have another damage token that we will just put up here on the pile of skulls, because here we can just mark the health of the enemies we encounter. This gray one we will put here at the bottom for now. We have 0. Favor. Favor is something we can get while defeating enemies. And favor we can use to get shards. And that brings us to the goal of the game. Because we win the game if at any time we have all 3 shards. We can get them in different ways. Or we lose the game if we finish floor number 5 without having gained all three shards. That's pretty much how it works, right? And then we also have these two. We can take the green one, I think, for food, right? We have how much food? We have 1 food at the beginning, because at the end of each dungeon floor we need to eat. Like one, right? One food. Otherwise we lose health. I think 3 health we lose then. And energy, we look at the cards again. 9 plus 4, that is 13. That's full energy. There's no more energy we could have. Then here we put our enemy deck. What I usually do is the following. I take the enemy deck, I shuffle it, and well, actually we don't really need to shuffle it usually. And I put this right here. And when we look for an enemy, I just put it face up on the deck to save as much room as possible when playing the game. So the way I'm arranging it now is probably one of the ways to save the most space, actually, right? So, have any of you played either Tin Helm or Iron Helm? If so, let me know. And maybe you've played both, then you can tell me like what you think in terms of differences. Which one you like more. And then here we have the map. This is like pretty much the dungeon we go through. So we shuffle that up as well. Let's give that a quick shuffle. And then that is pretty much it. And then you would just put the shards. I put them here on the left usually. And then you put like the reference cards right here. And like this is like as condensed as I can get this game. And I think I can actually come a little bit closer so you can see a little bit more. Give me just a second to come closer here. See, isn't that much? That's much better, isn't it? Oh, the camera is now shaking a bit. Give me a second. There we go. I think that's much, much better. Wonderful. I just need to fix the exposure a little bit. The focus, I mean. Come on. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Doesn't it? Let me know if that is fine for you visually. I think that's much better. Okay, good. So that is the game. And now we start. So how we do that is we just check the top card of the dungeon here. And then we see like these 2 symbols down here. They're like several different symbols that we can encounter. And the first one is an enemy encounter. The second one is the campsite. And the campsite is important for us, right? It's not wrong to actually face a few enemies because the enemies can give us favor. And later on we can, you see it here. We can actually encounter the altar later on. And if we have 10 favor at least, then we can get 1 shard. And we need 3 of those, remember? So I think I will actually encounter that. So let us encounter. So if we encounter that, then I put it right here. And the next card I turn over. Because that is now the reference card for that map here. Right? So we see like enemy. We look here. There's the enemy symbol, a wraith. So we take the enemy deck. We find the wraith. There it is. And what I do to save space is I just put it face up on the enemy deck. So I can keep it right there, right? So I don't have to put it anywhere else and use even more space. I think that's like as condensed as you can get the game. If you have any way to make it even more condensed and smaller, let me know. But I think that is, of course you could like squeeze everything together more, but I think like it's okay. You need a little bit of room to breathe here, right? Okay, so the Wraith has 5 health. And unless the enemy card says something else, we always start with combat. The Wraith has 5 health, so we need to deal 5 damage to the Wraith. The Wraith has 1 attack, plus whatever it does with the dice. 0 shields, so we actually only need to deal 5 damage. And we will get 2 favor after the battle. But the most enemies also have a specific ability. The Wraith says you lose 1 favor every time the Wraith successfully hits during combat, which means we want to defeat it as quickly as possible. But then again, we don't have any favor at the beginning, so who cares? Best at Star Trek, which is a really interesting name, just entered the chat. Good afternoon, Sir Thecos. Happy gaming. Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. You missed the first 2 games, but you can watch the video on demand afterwards and check those out. Before that, we played Dragons of Edge and Stone and Pocket Aquarium. 2 very good games. And now we are playing Tin Helm by Jason Glover. Oh, I didn't mention the designer. Sorry about that. So, yeah, let's hope that we win here. I think most of the time I win this game, but... Well, now I shouldn't say it, right? Okay, so, and before we roll dice to determine our damage. That is the luck-based aspect here. But before we do that, maybe you can see it here. But the Alchemist has like 3 boxes here, like all like all of the classes actually have here. And the alchemist says that if I spend 1, 2, or 3 energy of the 13 I have, I deal 2, 4, or 6 damage just like that, plus whatever I roll here. And rolling, I will just do a practice roll to show you. Rolling works like this: we roll the dice, and then we subtract the smaller from the larger one, so the gap in between is the damage we deal. So I will deal 4 damage in that example, right? So I definitely want to defeat the Wraith, but I don't want to spend all energy yet. I'm still fine, and there is like gonna be a campfire afterwards, so that's fine. So I think I will just spend 2 energy for 4 damage. Well, but that's a lot already. Let's spend 1 energy for 2 damage only. Sorry, it's so hot. I need to drink a little bit more. Lord Richard is asking, what is the name of this game? It's Tin Helm, the smaller brother, I think, of Iron Helm. Like one of these tins. This is like Jason Glover's doing a lot of these tin games. Dust Runner is like his newest one, the newest released one, and this is Tin Helm. Yeah, pretty good game, but you will see that right now when we play. So I spent 1 energy for 2 damage plus 3 damage, right? 4 minus 1, that's 3. 3 plus 2, that's 5. That is all we need to defeat the Wraith. That's it. And as a reward, we get these 2 favor. That is good. We want to collect 10. And then I just turn it over again. And that's it. And then we do the campfire. If you don't know what the campfire does, you can just take these reference cards, and there is the campsite here. And then it says like, you may rest at the campsite gaining 2 health and 1 energy, or you may search for provisions gaining 1 food. We have the gnome. We can do both. So I rest at the campsite gaining 2 health. I can't gain 2 health because 9 is my maximum health. And I gain 1 energy. Back to 13. And I actually gain 1 more energy because of my books, but we can't get more than 13. And I can also search for provisions gaining 1 food. That means I roll 1 die. And if I roll a 5 or 6, I think actually, give me a second. I think so, right? Oh no, I just gain 1 food. I need to roll when I'm at the water fountain thing. So I just get 1 food, that is fine. Okay. Richard is saying Tin Helm. Yeah, exactly. That's how the game is called. Exactly. So, and that was it. We had the first encounter. And now what we do, same thing. We check that. Do we want to do that? Yes or no? I say yes, because there's a question mark and water and a campfire. And we do that. Question mark is the pigman. Ah, man. The pigman is really cool, but it doesn't help us yet. Because we can maybe in the dungeon find a turnip. And if we keep that turnip and trade it with the pigman, then we can actually get a shard. But we don't have the turnip yet. And I think we just get a favor, right? So the pigman says, you may allow the pigman to place a blessing on you, gaining you 1 favor. Which is good. Or you may trade a turnip with the pigman for 1 shard. But we don't have that yet. Last game, I actually had the turnip. That was really cool. But we get 1 favor. That is fine too. And then the water one. This is the water fountain, or the water. And that means we can now look for food here. So we roll 1 die. And if it's a 5 or 6, we get some food. We do get some food. So we have enough food that is good for like 3 levels. So we are pretty good at the moment there. The next one is the campfire again. So same thing. If we turn that over again, where is it? Right there. We can gain 2 health, 1 energy. We have everything full, that's fine. But we can gain another food, which is always good. So McLaughlin is saying, gotta run, but glad I caught a live stream at last. Yeah, that's right. We've been trying for a while. Stay cool, enjoy your weekend. I'm not cool now, but I will cool off after the stream and enjoy your weekend as well. I actually have Monday off, so I have now 2 more days to relax. So that's pretty cool. But I'm on a birthday tomorrow, but on Monday I can relax. But actually I will not relax. To be honest, I will actually start recording my top 30 videos. Okay. And that is all we do here. Then the sewers. There's a trap that almost always deals damage. Then we have a campfire and water again. I don't really need campfire and water and stuff at the moment, so I will not do that. So we turn that over as the reference card, and we need to do this one now. That's kind of how it works if you do it the other way around. Let me just refill my drink quickly before I continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a few issues here. It's like way too hot. But I'm glad that we got that we get like 3 games in here. That is really cool. So give me a second. All right, much better. So first we have an enemy. That's the Watcher. Okay, so let's. There's the Watcher already. The Watcher has 4 health and 1 attack and 1 shield. Will give us 2 favor. And it says you lose 1 energy before combat begins when fighting a Watcher. So we immediately lose 1 energy. Gamecrafter is saying this is one of the most popular games on our site, and I can understand it. This is a really, really good and small game. I really enjoy this one. It's my turn. What am I doing? Oh yeah, right. I'm fighting the Watcher. So now I was kind of lost. Okay, so we start. We need to deal 4 damage, but it also has a shield, right? So we need to always deduct 1 point of damage. So we have a lot of energy and we can get energy quite easily. So I will use 2 energy for 4 damage, plus whatever I roll. That is plus 2 damage, so I do 6 damage, minus 1 shield, that's 5 damage, 4 health. So we defeat the Watcher. That is wonderful. And that one, what did it give us? 2 favor. So we get 2 favor right here. Okay, so that was the enemy, and now we find loot with that box. I wanted to say loot box, but these are no loot boxes. These are treasure chests, and we get a gill net. So we can now turn over the loot deck and find the gill net, and that one is really cool. That one says when resolving a location with a water icon, you can roll 3 times instead of 1. Each success gains you 1 food. That means we can get up to 3 food. It doesn't matter too much for us because we have 4, but it's still a cool item to have in general. Gamecraft is saying if you like this but want more content, try out the big brother called Iron Helm. Yeah, I already talked to you about that. That I really, really want to try Iron Helm sometime because I like this game here, but I think it could use a little bit more content. And of course, you could expand it. But I think this is the small thing, if you don't have enough room, but I think the Iron Helm is going to be the one that I will enjoy a lot. I think so, yeah. Even more than this one. Alright, so we are done with our 2 cards here. So let's put this over here. And then trap and question mark. The question marks are specific things that are okay, but I don't really want to walk into a trap. So let's not do that. Well, another trap. So we run into a trap. That costs us 1 energy. Okay. And we find a turnip. We found the turnip. We got it. If we find the pig man, we can't find it like this on this floor anymore, but maybe next floor, then we can actually trade it in. That's cool. I've got the turnip. Sorry for shouting, but I'm really excited right now. That's cool. We got the turnip. Amazing. Okay. And that is that again. All right. Let's continue here. Question mark and campfire. I don't know. Will we do that? I actually would like to fight a few more enemies. Let's not do that. Yes, that's an enemy. Very good. So, let's fight that enemy. That is a Skelopede. Yeah, that one is a little bit nasty. Because this one... Oh, that's one thing I haven't showed you yet. Because when you roll and you actually roll double, then you miss. Doesn't matter how... You just miss. It doesn't matter if you spend energy or not for more damage. But the enemies as well. If the enemies roll double, they miss as well. Except the Skelopede. The Skelopede just re-rolls. The Skelopede does not miss. And that is kind of nasty. They have 3 health only. That's fine. But a shield. So we need to inflict 4 damage. You know what? I will spend 1 energy for 2 damage. Plus whatever we roll. At least 2. Come on. Yes, that's 2. 2 plus 2, that's 4. Minus 1 shield. That's 3 damage. That's all we need. And we gain 1 favor. Okay, that's fine. So you see, it's a dungeon crawler, but it's also a little bit Euro game, right? Because you're using your energy to try to win the battles. You can later on, I think, also lose health or lose food for specific things. So there is some of that in there somehow. And then we have the water thing again. That means now we can roll 3 times for food, but actually we can eat our food as well. We can eat our food to regain health or energy. Let me just check again because I'm not 100% sure. But I think we could here. You may want food to raise either your health or energy by 1. Exactly. So, I think before we roll here, let's eat a little bit of food. Let's eat 2 food to gain 2 energy. I think that's a good idea. And then, now we can roll 3 times for food. No. Yes, we get 1 food. And no. But at least we got 1 more food. That is fine. That's very good. Best at Star Trek is saying Iron Helm has a big rating of 8.1, but I don't see it for sale. Actually, these games are all games you can get on the GameCrafter website. I don't think you can get them anywhere else. Like also here are some other games I have, like GameCrafter games I have. I will also play those in the future. You can get them all on the GameCrafter website. So just put in the GameCrafter in the search engine of your choice, and then you can find the link, find the page there. That's where you will find Iron Helm. Okay, now I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh, I did all of that, and now we continue to the next room. The Daugarten is saying very quick, simple. Oh, by the way, first of all, welcome. I haven't seen you in chat before, in case you just joined. Very quick, simple, and satisfying dungeon crawler. I had trouble getting into Gloomhaven because of all the admin, rules, overhead, and time commitment. This one hits the table more often. I completely agree. I understand why people like Gloomhaven. I've only played like the original Gloomhaven, I think 2 times, and the Jaws of the Lion 3 or 4 times. So not a whole lot yet. But still, I like the games, but I come back to them very rarely. I don't know when I will finish the campaign. I have no idea. So it's not a bad game, but I like these a little bit more. This a little bit larger, like for an Iron Helm, I think that would be perfect. For me at least. So I know what you mean. There's an enemy in the question mark. I think we will do that. Oh, that would have been the treasure chest. So let's fight the dark rats. I actually haven't fought those in quite a while. I had them like in my first playthrough here. I had like the dark rats. I think I had them like 2 or 3 times. And now the last game's not at all. So, the dark rats. When you defeat a dark rat, you gain 1 food. Yummy. Well, I don't know if I would call it yummy, but okay. Sure, I mean, in a dungeon you don't have that much of a choice, do you? They only have 2 health. I'm not gonna bother with any energy. So, come on. Yeah, that's 3 damage. That's fine. That was easy. 1 favor. 3 more. Then we have 10. That's good. And also we gain 1 food. Oh, we have so much food, man. That is incredible. Okay. Dark rats, gone. And now the question mark is the altar. Oh, okay. Interesting. The altar is something that we want to hit later on when we have 10 shards or more. At the moment, we can gain a blessing based on our current level on the favor tracker. And this, as far as I know, that isn't reduced, right? So we are at 7 favor at the moment. So here now we get 3 health and 2 energy. We are at full health, but we can get 2 energy. Believe me, this game can be really tough, but right now I'm doing too well. I'm not losing health at all, but this game can be really tough, believe me. I'm just a little bit more lucky at the moment. So waterfall, we can get more food, also a question mark, but I don't really care about that. Let's hope for an enemy. Yes, there's an enemy. So first we have a trap, so we lose 1 health, and then we fight the Doom Skull. Oh, I don't like the Doom Skull. That is one I don't like. You know why? Because the Doom Skull always attacks first. So, Doom Skull attacks. Oops. Because I've been one-shotting all the enemies. Now the Doom Skull doesn't let me. Doom Skull is only doing 1 damage. So we're lucky. So let's reduce damage at the health by 1. And Morganite is saying there's also promo cards for this game in Gates and a Dust Runner. I play this game pretty regularly at work to keep me entertained while stuck in a phone queue. Yeah, I think we talked about that, right? In the comment sections of some video. I don't know which video it was, but yeah, we talked about that. That is pretty horrible how long you have to wait. Yeah, actually, I do have Dust Runner, and there were promo cards in here. But I don't know which ones. I don't know which ones were the promo cards. I have no idea. I can't tell you. I just put them in here. And Doggarten is saying, don't jinx yourself. Too late, my friend. Too late. I always jinx myself. Okay, so we need to do 4 damage. I will spend 1 energy. That's fine. And deal 2 damage plus whatever we roll here. Come on, at least a 2. Yes, actually, that's 2 plus 2, that's 4. No shield, so the Doom Skull is gone. granting us 1 favor. Wonderful. And that's it. And now we see, oh, the deck here is empty. Well, that means the following. We descend down 1 level. Keep in mind, when we have finished all 5 levels and we have not gained 3 shards yet, we lose. Then we eat 1 food. And then we reshuffle the deck. And that is pretty much like the gameplay loop we have here. Morganite is saying, yep, this and Cursed save my sanity on the daily. Oh, regarding Cursed, I have a pretty interesting story for you. That's good that he's saying that, because I am quite active on Reddit in the solo board gaming community. I'm not posting, but I'm commenting a lot. Some of you might have seen me there already, because I comment quite a lot, actually. I just don't post because I don't have the time to post on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. That's just too much at some point. But I just commented on somebody's post today that they play like Cursed a lot, and I said, oh, I'm really interested in that as well. It's on my list as well. And then the creator saw that and replied to me and offered me to send me the print and play for the game so I can cover it on my channel if I want to. I'm not required to do so. Of course I'm not, but very nice. So they actually sent me the print and play files. So I might print them at some time and show them on the channel as well. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. So we have a corridor here, and we have in the corridor we have a trap and a question mark. I don't want the trap, so let's turn that over, and we actually have an enemy. The spy eye. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's like the spider, but like the eye is like it's spelled like an eye, like the eye, the body part, right? Because it's like an eye. It's like an eye with like 8 spider legs. It's pretty cool. This is like one of my most favorite names here. Spider. This is pretty cool. Okay, so we fight that one. You lose 1 energy every time the spider successfully hits during combat. 3 health, but no shields. So we can actually hit it without. Let's spend 1 energy. We have so much. So I just need to roll a 1. That is a 5. Okay, I think the spider is history. What am I doing wrong? All right. This is like the... Okay, I'm not gonna jinx anything. Dalgarden, I'm not gonna jinx anything. So, and then we have the campfire again. I always need to take a look because like we get like all kinds of stuff, and especially now with our gnome here. So we get 2 health. That is great. We have at full health. We get 1 energy plus another 1 because of my books. So almost everything is full again, and also I can gain 1 food. The gnome is pretty strong in combination with the alchemist. That is a pretty strong combo. Okay. So, what was the last one I played? Something with the gnome as well. And before that, I had the human. Chasm, another enemy. You know what? Let's fight another enemy because I actually need a little bit more favor. That is random. We haven't seen that yet. That means I'll just shuffle the deck and then we just draw a random card. So, let's see. Oh no, not the Doom Skull. I don't like that one at all. But, okay, well, that's what we will have to deal with. Attacks first. Okay. Morganite is saying, excellent, this is such a small and friendly community. Yes, you're right. Dalgarden is saying, love his puns. Yeah, there are some really cool puns in here. That is true. We need a promo card of a Cyclops with mind control powers named Cyclops. Yes! Yes! Jason, did you hear that? Jason Glover? Put that in the next expansion, please. That is amazing. That is amazing. That's 10 points for Dalgarden from me. I don't know yet what you can do with these points, but just collect them. Alright, so that is a 4. So, what? Oh, okay. They deal 4 damage. Okay, we only have 5 health left. Okay, we need to defeat that thing. Dalgarden, you're right. I shouldn't have jinxed it. 4 damage we need to... You know what? I'm just going to spend 2 energy and deal 4 damage. That's it. And roll. Yeah, that's 5 damage. That's fine. That's 1 favor. We have 10 favor. That's all we needed. That's wonderful. So... Okay, let's see. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what I now want to do... Oh, that's the pigman. We missed the pigman. That is pretty bad. You know what? You know what? I'm fine. I have enough. I have the turnip. I have 10 favor. What I think need to do is just chase all the question marks, because we need to find the pigman starting next floor, and also we need to find the altar, it was, right? And the shrine as well. The shrine just gives us 1 shard straight, and the altar gives us 1 shard as well with like 10 favor or more, which we have. So now we just need to chase question marks. I don't care about anything else anymore. No question mark, so I don't want it. Oh, there's another pigman. I did not know that. That I did not know. Gamecraft is saying, we'll send Thecos any games in our shop, no need to print and play. That is actually true. It's something I haven't really made public on the channel yet, because we're still like starting the entire thing. But now that you're coming out with that, yeah. So we are actually discussing working together, which means that if there are like games that I find interesting to cover on the channel, or you find interesting, then they can send me those games, and then I can cover them on the channel for you, either in live streams like now, or in like different events, right? Just regular videos, whatever we can do. And GameCraft is also saying if there's something that you would like me to review, let me know, and I'll just reach out to them. I have a list of a lot of GameCrafter games, mainly made by you, because I already asked you like once, like in a pretty big poll, what you would like to see on the channel, and this was one of the games here, right? So yeah, let me know. I will definitely make that possible then, or we will make it possible with the help of GameCrafter, of course. Morgan is saying the Gnome Alchemist combo is pretty overpowered. I seem to have the best luck with that combo. Yeah, that combo is pretty overpowered. I think it's a little bit, I wouldn't say unbalanced, but you know what I mean, right? It's pretty strong. So that's probably like a combination you would suggest to a beginner of the game, or if you just want to have a casual playthrough. I wonder, Dowgarden is saying, I wonder if Sir Thecos has tried out Galdor's Grip, which I believe just made it onto TGC. No, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Dowgarden, what is it? Is it like a dungeon crawler as well? Or let me know what that is. If that is interesting, I will definitely check it out. I'm interested in pretty much everything. So, as long as it's not a war game. I don't like those too much. Alright, 2 health we lose. Oh. We need to eat some food soon. But then we have the campfire again. That is wonderful, because the campfire is great. We regain 2 health. We get 2 energy because we have the books. And also we gain 1 food. And I will actually eat a bit of food. Let me eat 2 food to gain 2 more health back. And then we have the water thing. You know what? Let me eat 1 more food. No, actually, yeah, let me eat 1 more food for 1 health. Because I can now roll the die 3 times because of our alchemist. Because of the because of the gillnet. That's what. 1 food. Still 1 food. 1 food. Okay, just 1 food, but that's fine. Okay. That was that. Okay. There's a question mark. Yes, please. I want that. And that question mark is, it is the shrine. Yes. You know what that means? That means we gain our first shard. Just like that. No strings attached. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Our first shard. So let's put that right here. Let's put that right here, where our stuff is. And then we also, the water thing again. Okay, let's roll 3 times. No food, 1 food. Okay. We are doing well again. Okay, there's another question mark. You know what that means, right? Yes, please. I'm checking all the question marks now. Oh, no. Okay, that can also be bad. So, we have the Watcher now, first. So, we lose 1 energy before combat begins. Thank you very much, sir. Not. And then we need to deal 4 damage plus 1 because of that shield. So let me spend 2 energy to deal 4 damage plus 2. So that is 6 damage. Minus 1 for the shield. That's 5 damage. For health, that's fine. That's 2 favor. And the Watcher is gone. But the question mark is Dark Rats, which are here. So we even have more enemy. But if we defeat them, we gain 1 food. So it's not too bad. Just 2 health. I'm not going to spend energy for that. Yeah. That's 4 damage. That's them gone. 1 favor and 1 food. Wonderful. Thank you very much and goodbye. Okay, wonderful. And that's the second to last encounter here. I don't want the Sanctum, so I'm going to turn it over. And here we have... Oh, we have a treasure chest. And in the treasure chest it's a mimic. So not that treasure I was looking for. Mimic right there. I think the mimic was pretty ugly, I think. I don't know, actually no, that was pretty interesting actually. So it gives us like, if we defeat him, when we defeat a mimic, we gain favor equal to the dungeon level we're on. We're on level 2, so we get 2 favors, so then we're at full favor, right? I mean, I don't even know what to do with all that favor. That's one thing I will talk about after we're done with the game. When I like tell you my thoughts, what I think about the game. Okay, so 4 health, but 1 shield. You know what? Let me spend 2 energy. And so we deal 4 damage plus at least 1, please. Yeah, that's 4 plus 2. That's 6 damage minus 1 shield. 5 damage. That's enough. And we gain 2 favor for that. Okay, cool. That was that. And you see, there's a question mark in the grotto. So I will definitely take a look at that. So first, the grove. What was the grove again? I didn't have that too often. Oh, that's right. You may search the grove for mushrooms. Each mushroom found equals 1 food. So now we roll 1 die and see how many mushrooms we find. 6! Okay, we are way too lucky today. So for everyone who's tuning in here at the moment and is watching, this is like the first video you're watching on my channel, this is not standard, me having that much luck. Usually I have really bad luck in games. I don't know what's happening today. So we found 2 mushrooms, which is 2 food. But I don't have room for food. You know what? I will just eat 2 food to get like 1 energy back and 1 health. And so I'm still at 5. I will do that. I think that's okay. And then I will eat 3 more food to get even more energy, because now I can roll 3 times for food. No. 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 Okay, well, none. But then there's also a campfire. That's pretty crazy. And that means 2 health I can't get, but I can get 2 energy, so we're at full again, and also get another food. Okay, that grotto was pretty crazy. But we still only have 1 shard. We need 2 more, right? So that's pretty bad. Kia Thurain, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's saying +1 for Galdor's Grip. I am really looking forward to TGC crowd sales. Okay, Galdor's Grip seems to be something I need to put on my list. It's something I haven't had on my list yet. I've heard of it, but nobody has suggested it to me yet. So yeah, okay. And Morganite is saying, Sir Thecos is accidentally playing in easy mode. I'm cursed with doubles when I play this game. I played this game today or yesterday? I think today. As a little practice run for today. And I had like a lot of doubles. But yeah, that's the way it is. So, going down 1 level. Okay, we're almost halfway through and we don't have enough shards. And let's shuffle that up. So, we need to find the pigman and the altar or the shrine. And then we're fine. And that was a rhyme. Even a triple rhyme that I did not mean to do. Enemy, I don't care. I want question marks. There is a question mark. So first we lose 2 energy due to that trap. And then we find the Skelepede. Alright, so let's take a look at the Skelepede. Skelepede is also pretty funny. It's such an ugly but funny enemy. Skelepedes do not miss when they attack. Yeah, right. I know. Okay, we need to hit for 3. We need to defeat them with 3 health, but also then they have 1 shield. So, you know what? Let's spend 1 energy for 2 damage. Plus... Ha! Morganite, thank you very much. I think you now cursed me. There's the double. So we actually missed. That's it. Now it's the Skelepede's turn. And the Skelepede also rolls a double. Come on. No. 5 damage? No. No, 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 no. Okay. Different strategy. I will spend 2 energy to deal 4 damage. That means the Skelepede is definitely... No. Well, we don't roll a double. Don't roll a double. Whew. Okay. We defeat the Skelepede. That's good. We get 1 favor, but we don't have room for favor. So thank you for nothing. Okay. I will eat 2 food to heal a little bit up because I'm really scared. Okay. And that was that. That was a great question mark. Thank you very much for nothing. Oh man. I hope I'm not cursed, Morganite. I hope so. Alright, I don't want the chest, I want question marks. So, first we have an enemy, and that is the Dark Rats, but that's fine, they give us food. So where are they? Where are they? Over there. Okay. So yeah, 2 damage. Come on, we can do that. Okay, that's only 1 damage. You know, I'm never using the tracker here, so they have 2 health. Now they only have 1 health. They attack me for 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. And then I attack them for 1 damage as well. No, for 2 even. So they're gone again, and I get 1 food, and the favor I can't use. Okay. And then we have the question mark here. The question mark is an altar. Yeah, would you look at that? The altar is right here, and if we have 10 plus favor, which we have, we get either 1 shard or full health. Should I take the full health? Look at that, another shard. So we have 2 shards of 3 now. 1 more shard and we win. And we win immediately. We don't even have to continue going through the dungeon, we just win. Because I think we then break the curse or something like that, and we can escape. That's kind of the story background here, I think. Okay, that's it. There's another question mark. Let that just be the pigman. Come on. Let's see. That is the labyrinth. That one I don't have very often. What was that? Oh, that was that one. You find yourself lost in a cavernous maze. Spend 1 food to escape. If you have 0 food, spend 2 energy to escape. If you have 0 food or energy, spend 3 health to escape. But we have enough food, so we just spend 1. That's fine. And we escape. And then we are back at our campsite. So we gain 2 health and also 2 energy because of our books. And then we can also get 1 food. That's great. And before we continue, I will get myself a drink. Give me just a second. Oh man, this weather is just horrible. I hate it. So I don't want the statue because I want question marks. That is the grove. That was the mushroom thing, right? Yeah. So let's just roll and see if we can get a few mushrooms. No. We find nothing edible. But we have that water thing again. So let's just roll. No food. No food. 1 food. Okay. So we get 1 food. That is good. Okay. So I don't want this. Oh, there's the question mark for the pigman. So we lose 2 health due to that trap. And then the campfire. Campfire will give us I think it was 2 health and 2 energy, right? And also 1 food. And then we can roll 3 times for the water. You know what? Let me just eat 3 food and get us back to full health and energy. And then roll 3 times for food. No, no, no. Okay, no food, but that is fine. So, I'm not interested in going to the Lost Tomb. Instead, we will go to the Old Well. We have a random enemy. Alright, let's look who we fight. Morgan is saying campfire is 2 health and 1 energy, not 2 energy. I know, but the books, they always give me 1 extra energy. You know, at the beginning I was saying 1 energy plus another energy for the books. By now, in the 3rd level, I'm just giving myself 2 energy instead of explaining why, but you would be right usually, yeah. Okay, a random enemy, the spider, my most favorite enemy. I just love that pun. Morgan is saying, Misty, you have the books, yeah. That's why I mean that Nomad Alchemist is a really broken combo, because I have those books. I can do both things at the campsite and also get 1 extra energy. It's really broken. It's stupid not to use campsites when you have that combination. Okay, so we fight a random enemy. The spider has 3 health. Let's start using the tracker again. And we lose 1 energy every time they hit. You know what? Let's spend 1 energy for 2 health, for 2 damage. And we have a double. That is wonderful. So we don't do anything. Yes, Morganite, you have cursed me. I believe firmly in that. And the spider is doing 1 damage. Okay, sure. Then I will spend another energy for 2 damage. Oops. And then roll. That's 1 damage. Plus 2, that's 3. That is enough. But, okay. That was not the best roll. And Morganite is saying that they didn't mean to curse me. Well, I hope so. Okay, water. We can get some food again. No. 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 Wonderful. Okay, now my luck is fading. The grotto, yes, I'm gonna go in there and hope there is something good. No, there is a doom skull. Yeah, luck has really left me now. So, because the doom skull attacks first and does how much damage? Nothing. Ha ha ha. Stupid skull. I need to do 4 damage. You know what? I spent 1 energy for 2 damage and then I will roll 2 more damage, which I will not. So from 4 health, they still have 1 left. And they attack me back with another double. Well, bad luck for you, I guess. And I will not spend any energy. I just need 1 more health. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Good night. I would have gotten so much more favor, but I just can't use it. Alright, water. Let's get 1 food. 1 food, okay? And then the campfire, same thing again. 2 health, but we can only get 1. Then 1 for the 1 energy and 1 for the books. So 2 energy and 1 food because the gnome can do both things at the campsite. Okay, that's it. So we're going down to level number 4. Eating 1 food and we still only have 2 shards. We only have 2 floors left. That is not too great, but let's see. Let's see if we can now make that. Lost Tomb? No, I don't want to explore that. The Sanctum. We lose 2 health because of a trap. And then we fight a random enemy. There is also 1 enemy that gives a shard, I think, if you defeat it, right? Isn't there something? I think so. The Watcher. We lose 1 energy before the fight even starts. I will spend 2 energy for damage. And then do another 2 damage. That is 6 damage minus 1. That's enough to defeat it. Wonderful. So that was that. And now let's just hope for something good. The question mark, yes, I definitely want to explore that. And that is the altar. There's the altar. And it says 10 or more favor, which we have. We gain a shard or full health. Should we take the full health? No, of course not. Look at that shard. There we go. We have all 3 shards. So we actually won the game. We made it. Really, really cool. Yeah, that took us like, how long did it take us? Yeah, I think like around 45 minutes almost. 30 to 45 minutes, I think. Morgan is saying, yes, there is an enemy who gives a shard. Yeah, I thought so. We had so many enemies. Here, the Possessor. We have fought all enemies except the Possessor. And that's the one that lets us gain 1 shard when we defeat them. Just imagine drawing that one several times. But I think there's no card that lets you fight a Possessor. You need to draw it like with the random thing. And that doesn't happen very often. But I think last game, I had the Possessor. Yeah, and that is how you play Tin Helm. Let me say a few things about it. Because I really, really enjoy this game. This is really incredible again. Like an incredible design in such a small package. You have a pretty full-fledged dungeon crawler, right? And it works really well with that. It's not really a push your luck mechanism, but it's a mechanism that lets you think like, okay, will I do these 2 things? Because you know what's going to happen. One is going to be an enemy and one is going to be a random event. Most of the time it's something good, but it can also be another enemy, right? So you need to think, do you want that? If not, then you turn that over and then you take the other thing. But that can be even worse. That's kind of a not directly push your luck mechanism, but it's kind of goes in that direction. I like that a lot. It's a really cool design choice. I enjoy that. Also, I like the art style. It's just this black and white thing, and you only have like these few color spots here, like with the cubes and the shards and everything. That's pretty cool done. I really like that. Oh, Dowgarten is saying, time to put the little one down for a nap. Cheers. Yeah, great to have you here. I hope you will join next stream again, and I'll see you soon on the channel, on my Discord server, on the next stream. Take care and cheers. So I really enjoyed it. I like the art style. I like the way it works. Yeah, I liked it a lot. There are a few things that I think the game would need. One of them is like maybe an expansion at some point, because it does get a little bit samey over time, because of course, I mean, it's like not many cards, right? And the second thing is that the favor, at some point you can't do anything with the favor anymore. You just gain favor I think you should be able to maybe use your favor for something. Maybe use it to heal up or something. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. I think, although maybe there is a way to use favor and I have missed it, but I don't think so. And now Mariana Osmark is saying, don't you have to add the level you are on to the enemy's health? You're right. The enemies get stronger. I forgot about that. I will put that in the pinned comment if I don't forget. No. Oh no, really? Oh no, wait. Morgan is saying, no, not in Tin Helm. That's an Iron Helm rule. Oh really? I'm not quite sure. I think I saw that rule, but I did look through the. I also did look through the Iron Helm rules. So maybe, let me check. Combat. I did read the rule at some point, but I might have read it because I read the the Iron Helm rules as well. Combat. Actually, I don't see it. Maybe it's here with the enemies. No, I don't see it right now. But maybe, Mariana, if you know where it is, on which card it is, maybe you can let us know, because I can't find it right now. Once you decided on how much energy you want to spend, adjust your energy. I can't find it right now. But I will take a look at it later on and see if I can find it. And then if I played it incorrectly, I will put it in the pinned comment. I'm a little confused because I played Tin Helm, but I also read the Iron Helm rules. So, but Morganite, you're right. You could actually add that to make it more challenging. I think that would be kind of a cool thing, because I think, well, with that combination at least. But I think it would be kind of cool to add like a more challenging mode. And also, as I said, like a small expansion would be good, and also being able to use maybe the favor for something. That is like a really cool mechanism with the favor, but unfortunately there are not enough ways to use it in my opinion. Like I would have had like the 25 or 30, maybe even more favor right at the end, right? So it would be kind of cool to somehow use that. But apart from that, it's a really, really good game, and this might be a little bit overkill, but imagine, like, when I think of that, I have showed you some of my most favorite Game Crafter games currently, but this game also receives my Silver Ace of Games award, just because it is really good, but it just falls a little bit short because of that. The reasons I said of getting the golden one, it was very close, but I could even think about maybe changing my rating again, if actually there is maybe a rule change for the favor thing or whatever. Maybe a few rule changes, maybe a small expansion. I could think about maybe changing that, but at the moment it is definitely a contender for the silver one because it's really, really well done.